Hi, friend, and welcome back to Torches, Yoga, and Mindfulness, where I'm Lauren and I'll be your coach. Today, I want to introduce practices that you can implement into your existing routine. While mindfulness is a lifestyle and a choice, it's a lifestyle that doesn't require us to change any other aspect of our life, just how we approach it. So, today, I'd like to share with you mindful driving. Now, this can be applied to any kind of other daily routine you might have, whether it's your daily commute to work or a walk you take, household chores you do. This is a practice we can bring into those daily mundane moments and make them more fulfilling. To practice mindful driving, we're going to take just a few extra steps, but you don't need anything that you don't already have. Everything you're going to take with you, that's fine. That's all you need. To begin mindful driving, we do want to take a moment to acknowledge the task we're going to embark on. So as I get settled into my seat behind the wheel, I'm going to take a few deep breaths. Let everything that's happened from the day before, the morning before, just kind of melt away. And anything that's to come, let that stay in the future where it's at right now. We're going to bring our attention to the present moment. Set your intention. I am going to drive to my destination fully present. As you normally would, start up the car, get yourself buckled in, safety first. Take hold of the steering wheel. We're going to notice our physical environment first, our bodily sensations. What do we feel? We feel the steering wheel in our hands. We feel the seat beneath us and the pedal under our foot. Maybe it's a cold day like today and we feel the chill begin to set in. Maybe it's a hot day and you've opened the car and it feels like opening the oven. Just noticing that sensation that we get to experience in that present moment. Now we're going to take in our external environment. What do we see? What do we smell? What do we hear? And we're going to keep our focus on those objects as they come and go throughout our journey. If you notice throughout your drive that intrusive thoughts have come in, maybe you're now thinking about what happened yesterday, planning what you've got going on this evening, having a conversation with somebody that may never happen. Be nice to yourself. Remind yourself, oh wait, we're just driving mindfully right now. We're not going to think about that. We're not going to worry about that. We're not going to plan for that. I'm driving. I notice the vehicles around me sharing the road. I feel the seat beneath me and the steering wheel in my hands. I am present. Practicing mindfulness while driving is a great way to start training your brain to engage in mindfulness practices while going about your regular daily schedule. Maybe you're sailing along just fine, being mindful, being aware, and then somebody cuts you off and you have to put on the brakes quickly and it disrupts your whole flow. We still want to treat the thoughts that come with this experience just like those thoughts we'd mentioned earlier, the planning thoughts, the reminiscing thoughts. Creating a story around why that person cut you off may only irritate and frustrate you more. But we're just going to let it pass. If I build a story around why he cut me off and how I was there first and how it's going to make me late to my appointment, then we can start to get ourselves worked up, maybe unnecessarily. Mindfulness is an umbrella term that has a lot of tools within it. When we have that driver that cuts us off, we can apply acceptance. I accept that that's just how it happened. That's all there is to it. It just happened, and that's all. And I can move on with my day, present and content, without being frustrated at him for 5 minutes for having cut me off. Mindful driving also allows us to practice gratitude. Maybe you're just smooth sailing, hitting all the lights green, and it's just a nice, pleasant ride. What a nice moment just to be grateful for. Just to say, wow, thanks for this. What good universe energy I have today. I left the house at the right time. I'm hitting all the lights green. I am sailing through this morning. I'm going to sail through the rest of today. And let that be your intention. If you do find your mind has wandered, don't beat yourself up. It's okay. Mindfulness is a practice, and the more we practice, the easier it gets, the more second nature it becomes. But just like any other practice, some days are better than others. So be kind to yourself. If you find you've wandered off into a thought and who knows how long you've been there, you've been lost for miles now, it's okay. Once you recognize you're not in the present moment, say, hey, wait, I'm driving mindfully right now, and I'm going to get back to that. And we're going to let that thought carry off on its own, passing by like a cloud in the sky. So our mindfulness tip today is mindful driving. Take a deep breath, set your intention. I'm going to drive mindfully to my destination. And then stay in the present moment. When you've noticed your mind has wandered, just bring your focus back to the breath, back to the traffic around you, back to the steering wheel in your hands, and remind yourself of your intention. I am driving mindfully to my destination today. And just get back on track. The same principles and practices we use for mindful driving, if you're not a driver, can be applied to all kinds of different regular activities, mundane activities we have in our daily schedules. Putting mindfulness into those mundane activities brings life back to them and makes them more enjoyable. Maybe you're going to practice mindfulness while doing the dishes or doing laundry, cooking dinner for your family. Setting an intention and bringing your attention to the present moment will make those tasks less bothersome and probably more fulfilling. I'll share more videos on mindfulness tips that you can integrate into your daily life and your daily routine. Because remember, it's not about changing your lifestyle. It's about changing how you approach your lifestyle. So from your coach, your mindfulness homework this week is to give mindful driving a go. Let me know how it goes in the comments, or you can drop me a direct message. If you enjoyed today's mindfulness tip, please make sure that you like the video and jump on over to our page at Torches Coaching and subscribe so you don't miss any of our uploads. Thank you so much for joining me today in this space, and thank you for showing up for yourself if this was a little bit of your mindfulness practice. Stay present, and I'll see you soon.